We were born before the wind.
I love this song. Got Van Morrison playing Into the Mystic right now. Incredible song. Incredible song. Oh, great song. All right. Abba Namaste. My name is Andrew Mabes, and I'm making this video as a testimonial to the work that I have recently completed with Christian Long. A little bit of background. The body's going to be 30 this coming month, and I'm currently I'm finishing up going back to school and studying neuroscience and cognitive sciences at the University of Arizona. And I'm also a practicing pranic healer and a Hardik yogi, just like Christian. Well, not just like Christian, but that actually is a great segue into how I felt going into this. See, as somebody who is from the same spiritual lineage as Christian, I was a little bit worried. I was a little apprehensive to jump into something like this because we're exposed to the same teachings, the same techniques. We watch the same videos, read the same books. And so I was nervous, kind of plagued almost with the thought of how much more does he really have to offer me? And as somebody who's studying neuroscience and cognitive sciences and graduating next month, I'm well versed in the brain, the mind, all these things that drive us to be who we are, to do what we do, and the reasons behind all of that. And so, and not to say that I know everything, but just that's probably an apprehension a lot of people face, is how much more does this person have to offer me? But over the last few years, having known the things that I have known and experienced the things I had experienced, the efforts I was putting into changing my life, the efforts I was putting into trying to grow and to make things happen, it felt so lopsided, the amount of effort I was putting in and the results that I was getting, that change felt slow and difficult, and that I was not who I felt I deserved to be. My life was not what I felt I deserved to have. And so, having seen the changes that Christian has gone through in his own life and the way that he applies these techniques and the things that he's managed to do, I just, when this summer rolled around, I realized that I needed a change and that it was time to start getting the results and getting the things that I wanted out of life. So I decided to jump in and to work with him. And over a 10-week period, Christian, we worked together, getting a healing once a week, sitting down and discussing some of the challenges I was facing, and the beliefs that I had behind those things, and my perspective of the world. And Christian did an incredible job of putting me in a place to really correct the orientation of my life. That in each area that we worked through, from week one, there were these tremendous results that immediately validated the work we were doing. That not only was it the healing that I was getting from him, which would leave me buzzing for days because the man is an incredible healer, and not only the results that come from the law of attraction, that who I was inside was now attracting different things into my life and into my world, but also because of the work that we had done from the inside. Now, when these opportunities arose, I was tackling them differently. I was coming at life with a different approach, with a different perspective, with a different energy. And sure enough, the results that I was getting right away were just, I had no idea. I was not prepared to see those changes in 10 weeks, let alone to see them in 1 week. And each week was a new challenge. Each week was a new task, a new goal. And he catered the entire program to exactly what I needed at each stage. He was extremely easy to work with. He was extremely flexible. It was always fun. It was always challenging, and it was always fulfilling. Deeply fulfilling. Not just because of the results, but because of the person that I could feel myself becoming. And now this semester, this last semester, going into the home stretch before the degree, working on top of it, trying to juggle relationships and continuing to improve my mental, emotional, and physical health. Instead of struggling through a heavy workload, instead of struggling through relationships, instead of struggling through these things, now the efforts that I put into it, they work. It's working smart and it's working hard, and I get through every single day, and I'm happy. I'm happy about where I am and the progress that I've made. And I look back at who I was just a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and the change was so rapid that I just can't even believe it. The results manifested so quickly that it is absolutely mind blowing. And Christian he's just the kind of person, he has worked so hard to become this tremendous vessel of healing and teachings and guidance, and improvement. And I had no idea how effective it would be. I had no idea how potent it would be, and I had no idea how easy it was. Looking forward over the next 6 months, I now have this outline of things I want to do, things I want to accomplish, with absolute faith that I can do it and do it well. And at the end of that 6 months is going to be another 10-week spurt where I'm going to work with Christian. And in a year's time, I plan on doing it again. And in a year and a half, I plan on doing it again. This 10-week period has changed my life forever. Absolutely forever. And the jump that I made, this leap that I made to this next level in my life, to being the person that I want to be and doing the things I want to do and getting the results that I want to get, I can't go back. I can never go back to living that way. And I won't ever go back. And I know that with somebody like Christian in my life, having the connection that I have with him and having access to the work that he does, I know that I'm ready to tackle new levels of being in my relationships, in my work, in my health, in my growth overall. And I'm so thrilled that I got this opportunity to work with him, and I definitely plan on doing it again. So if you don't know Christian, I highly recommend that you just get in touch with him. Start reaching out and start exploring the options, because he's an incredible person to work with. I just had no idea. And if you're somebody who does know Christian and you are feeling the same apprehensions that I felt, just know that he is somebody who's already proven by example that the techniques that we all have work. And now it's about the application and the way that he applies these things, and the vessel that he works so hard to make himself, the vessel of those healings and blessings and teachings. It's blown my mind. I was not prepared to get the results that I got, and it was amazing. And I could not recommend Christian more. So sorry that this video ran long. He wanted a 5-minute testimony, turned into 10 minutes, because I have this indescribable gratitude and appreciation for the work that I did with him, for the person that he is, and for the dedication that he has put into his life to make these things happen. So I highly recommend it. Whether you've known him 10 years or 10 minutes, I highly recommend you work with him, because from experience, I know that he's going to change your life. The teachings, the teacher that he has tapped into changed my life forever. And now Christian, as a vessel of those teachings, has changed my life forever. And I highly, highly recommend him. So, Atma Namaste. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was enjoyable. And I hope the most amazing blessings on your life. Thank you.